Yo, what's up, y'all? It's Mad that Old90 here once again. And okay, G4 TV, we all miss that shit. We all miss the old days. Back when I was in 6th grade and shit. You know, all those video games and shit. It was like a video game channel, really. Just, and shit, I didn't even care about, like, what was that shit? The guy that came out of nowhere and he was talking to the computer and shit about World of Warcraft and he was playing MMOs and shit. I didn't care about MMOs, but I like to watch that shit. I was like, this is interesting to me. You know, it's relevant to my interests and shit. But now G4 is nothing now. I mean, it's like Spike TV 2 with X-Play. But seriously, everybody doing a rant saying bring G4 back. You know, we don't want this Fox Network shit. But seriously, do we need G4? I mean, just think about it. Do we even need G4 at all? Because we got internet now. Back then, internet wasn't like this. We didn't have internet everywhere, Wi-Fi and shit like that. We didn't have that. Now we got GameTrailers.com. We got fucking 20 websites top of my head I can name off about, you know, just video games and reviews and videos and shit. We got YouTube now. What's the point? I mean, back in G4 was G4 TV for gamers. It just had review shows and shows to talk about stuff. Lists be on GamePro.com now. They be listing shit. And game FAQs they have like a top something list every day. They change. You just be submitting that shit. And Blister, what was Blister? It was just some guy talking about video games. And you know, filter with the Asian chick. Really, just, I mean, do we need that anymore? Like, I'm not trying to be like, I want it back too, kind of. You know, I would like G4 back. Like, I like a TV for the gamers, but we have internet now. We don't need a TV channel. We got like 1 million channels on the internet, really. We got podcasts, listen to video podcasts on the go. We don't really need G4 anymore. It can be Spike TV if you want to. But I just don't, you know, just G4, do we need that shit? Let me go Wikipedia right quick. Just see like the old G4 shows. And I mean, seriously, Cops, I don't see who they're like trying to. It's like Fox mixed with, like, you know, Fox mixed with Spike TV now. And Star Trek and shit. I don't really get it anymore. They had E3 coverage and shit, so they are putting 2 gamers still, but I don't really. There's not really nothing anymore there. I should have had all this ready now. Look for search and shit. All right. So when they fused with Tech TV and shit, I mean, I watched Tech TV too. X-Play, screensavers and shit. I didn't, like, I was back. I didn't give a fuck about computers like that. I wasn't really into that shit, but I don't know, really. Let me see. Where the shows? Here we go. Old shit. You go to launch shows like Arena. I wouldn't play Mech Assault still. I never still got to play Mech Assault or those mech games they be playing on there. I never got to. I want to play that shit. Blister just about that. Cheat. Come on now. Cheat. Do we need a show about cheat codes? One click away on the internet right there. Blister. One click internet right there. Cinematech. I like Cinematech. It was a good show, but they got podcasts now and YouTube is Cinematech. Now click on anything you want. Watch a video. Filler, just games FAQs. What is Game On? I forgot about that. Oh, probably somebody ain't watch. First show to be canceled. I didn't watch that shit. G4TV.com. I like that shit. I watched the people talk about games and people call it in. That's the only thing I wish they would bring back. Only thing I want. And Icons. Icons was the first show I ever seen on G4. I flipped a challenge shit, saw like an Odd World Icons. Like, what the fuck is Odd World? And I watched it like, and went off and said TV for gamers. Like, TV for gamers. Whoa, G4. What the fuck is this shit? That's close to my heart, but I like Icons back. They need to bring it. Oh, they did bring it back, but it sucked. Suicide Girls, Kevin Smith, Jamie Kim. They brought shit back and made it fucker. They made it fucked. What is this shit? How did they do that shit? They go from Tekken, NES, 360, Star Wars games, fighting games, Doom franchise, ESRB, Sega Dreamcast. That's back when they had games. But now look at this shit. They went from that to Mark Echo, British Music Invasion, Jamie Kennedy, J.J. Abrams. What? You can just tell that they got new management, some shit like that. They don't care about. They just stopped caring about games. Like, seriously. Let's see what else they got. Like, let me see. Judgment Day. I missed that shit. I miss those two guys really. Players. I don't think I watched that shit. I think that was like it was like a sports game thing, right? Yeah, so I ain't watched that shit. It was boring to me. Portal. That was a show with the man. He was like talking to a machine and shit. And Pulse. What was Pulse? What Pulse was? Then last one here is Sweat. Yeah, that was a sports game show. Was that? I think he had dreads. A black guy with dreads, something like that. I don't know. But really just. Do we need G4? Seriously, we got the internet now. We don't need a TV channel. Back then, that's all we had was a TV channel. Internet wasn't available like this, but now internet's everywhere, and you just don't need that no more. So just think about that. Man, at that 0890 signing out, telling you, internet, it's the future.